Hello and good evening, everyone. My name is Nicholas McKenzie, and I'll be talking to you today about how to wire an electrical outlet or replace an existing outlet in your home. Before I get started with that, does anyone here know the history of the electrical outlet? Do we know who invented the electrical outlet? Good question. It was a man by the name of Harvey Hubble II in 1904. He came up with these wonderful little patents here, and that has transformed into what we see as this today. Here's some, so everybody can have a look. Start on the end, pass to your left. All right. So I've got 8 simple steps to show you how to take care of an outlet in your home. So, safety first. We always want to turn off the electrical panel. That's the first most important step in this process. So please find your breaker. Most of us have seen this in our home. This is an electrical panel box. So make sure that you turn off the power to the outlet you're going to be working on. Okay? One simple test to do this, you can plug an appliance. Something as simple as a lamp is your best bet. Plug the lamp in. When you find the correct breaker, the lamp will turn off. Okay? So, moving on, we have our faceplate. Some of these faceplates are snap-in, some use a screw. Very simple to remove, so that would be the first step in our process, would be to remove this faceplate, and then we're going to move on to the outlet itself. And in this, you can see our center screw on the faceplate, and then we have the 2 screws that secure the outlet to the electrical box. So, once you get these 2 screws off your outlet, you'll see there's 3 wires. You have a white, which is your neutral, a black, which is your hot, and a bare copper wire, and sometimes this wire will be green, also known as the ground. Now I'll go over what these colors represent on the outlet momentarily. So, in order to wire your outlet, you simply want to take the white wire, the neutral wire, bend it in a clockwise manner. And the reason we go clockwise is because as we tighten the screw on this outlet to the silver terminal, remember your white neutral wire is going to go to your silver wire, to your silver terminal, excuse me. We go to a clockwise manner, and that will secure the wire in a much tighter fashion than opposed to going the opposite way. Just kind of a little important thing to know. Okay? Now with the black wire, we're going to do the same thing as we did with the white wire. We want to take our needle nose pliers, curl it around. That way we get the wire secured to the outlet. We will also do the same for the copper wire, which is our ground wire. You can see in this diagram here, the green screw is definitely the ground wire, or green wire in some cases. Don't mix them up. All right. Now that you have your outlet wired, it's very important to take note of all your connections as you push this outlet back into the wall. Now is a good time to double check to make sure all your connections are secure and they're not going to come off. That'd be a big no-no. We don't want that. So, we now make it to the faceplate. Again, as I pointed out, some of these faceplates have little snap-in tabs here on the edges, and some actually use a screw in the center. Either style, it'll work. And that brings us back to the circuit panel. Once your wiring is complete, your faceplate is on, you'll then want to go to your breaker and turn your panel back on, and this will restore power to your outlet. Again, a simple check for your outlet. Simply plug in a light, any kind of household appliance, test that your outlet is working. If it is not, you'd want to go back over steps 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so just a quick recap of what we've gone over here. We know that it's imperative to turn the power off, so we want to go to our breaker first. We know we want to remove our faceplate, secondly, to gain access to how we see the outlet in this stage, to remove these 2 screws to pull the outlet out. Then we will go to the wiring process. White wire, most importantly, remember this part, the white wire always goes to your silver terminal. There's 2 terminals, it doesn't matter, either one is acceptable on either side of this outlet. Okay? Your black wire will then go to your gold screw. Your ground wire will then go to your green screw. Any questions? You good? Okay. And we go on to the man who gave us all this wonderful device we all use in our households today. So I'd like to take this moment to say thank you, Mr. Hubble. Stop.